Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Roan. The death toll from an earthquake in Indonesia's West Java region has risen to 268. Dozens of people are still missing following the 5.6 magnitude tremor. The governor of West Java says most of the victims are school children who had been taking extra lessons when the quake hit. There's also been an earthquake in the Solomon Islands. The Prime Minister Anthony Albanese telling Parliament while they're still gathering information about the tremor there, Australia will be on hand to support both nations.
Our High Commission is seeking to confirm the safety of all Australians in the Solomons. There are difficulties because phone lines have gone down.
More pressure on the federal government to split its industrial relations bill in the hope of passing some of the reforms before the summer break. Many are concerned Labor's changes could cost small businesses tens of thousands of dollars to implement. Victorian MP Zoe Daniel is urging the government to increase the threshold on the number of employees that constitutes a small business.
Does the government accept that the number should be raised to a higher number of full-time equivalent staff to acknowledge the concerns of our small businesses?
Labor is agreeing to examine an increase in the threshold. Thousands of nurses at public hospitals across New South Wales will take part in a 24-hour strike from 7 a.m. today. They're unhappy with the current staff-to-patient ratios. It comes as nurses in WA vote to strike on Friday. And research shows Australians with type 2 diabetes are more likely to be hospitalised with other illnesses. The Australian study has confirmed complications from type 2 diabetes are far more diverse than first thought. It also found diabetic women were more than 2.5 times more likely to have anemia. To sport now, brought to you by Ladbrokes, and the Aussies are up against France in their World Cup opener this morning. Assistant coach Tony Vidmar says it is a familiar setting for the guys.
What it has been for the last few years is a home game, home ground for us, and we've done well here. I don't think we have lost the game here. So, and look, and playing in a air-conditioned stadium can be a little bit different. No one's used to that.
In other games, Saudi Arabia has beaten Argentina 2-1 and Australia has smashed England in their third one-dayer in Melbourne. The Aussies taking that match by 221 runs under the DLS method. And for even more sports news, make sure you check out the Sports Update. You'll find it wherever you're listening to this show. In entertainment news, Peter Helliar has confirmed he is quitting the project. It comes just a few days after Lisa Wilkinson announced her departure, with Carrie Bigmore to film her final episode next week. The comedian has been with the show since 2014. And Amber Heard is countersuing her insurance company after they refused to pay out a $1 million liability policy she'd taken out to protect her from defamation claims. The actress insists New York Marine and General Insurance Co. has to cover her costs for the Johnny Depp trial. The company doesn't think it's responsible though. And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you later on for another episode of The Update.